Apparently couldn't take what for more than a decade he dished out to others. Ariel Castro killed himself rather than face waking up every morning in his 8 by 12-foot prison cell. Not a word tonight from Ariel Castro's victims about his suicide. Police arrested Castro in May after Amanda Berry, Michelle Knight, and Gina DeJesus escaped from the house in Cleveland where he held him captive for 10 years. As part of a plea agreement at his victims' request, prosecutors agreed not to seek the death penalty against Castro. Last month, the judge sentenced him to life in prison plus 1,000 years. Instead, Castro carried out his own death sentence. 3 separate investigations are underway tonight into his suicide. 9 on Your Side reporter Tom McKee is live at the prison in Orient with what investigators are hoping to find. Tom?
Well, Clyde, those 3 investigations are by Ohio corrections officials, the Ohio State Highway Patrol, and a mortality board. They want to know if guards followed the rules in monitoring Castro. They want to know if Castro was provided with the proper medical and mental health care. More than anything, though, they want to know why this happened. Of course, Castro has only been at Orient just over a month to serve that life sentence plus 1,000 years for pleading guilty to hundreds of charges of kidnapping and rape. He was found Tuesday night in his cell around 9:20 p.m. hanging from a bedsheet. Prison personnel administered CPR, then transferred him to the Ohio State University Medical Center in Columbus. It was there he was pronounced dead at 10:52 p.m. The trial that put Castro at Orient in the first place was emotional, especially for the 3 women he held and tortured for more than a decade.
What does God think of you hypocritically going to church every Sunday, coming home to torture us? The death penalty will be so much easier. You don't deserve that. You deserve to spend life in prison.
Now, corrections leaders want all 3 reviews done by the end of September. Now, this was the second suicide by an Ohio prison inmate in a month. On August 4th, death row inmate Billy Slagle took his own life, was found in his cell just a few days before his scheduled execution. Tom McKee, 9 on Your Side, live in Orient, Ohio.
All right, Tom, thanks. One other note, Castro's attorneys requested a forensic psychologist evaluate Castro, and the state denied that. Craig Weintraub says he found out about Castro's death through the media, as did Castro's family. He says that's how the prison system operates.
They have their jobs to do, and that's to really try to protect inmates from harming each other if they can, and give them food, and that's about it. And I understand society feels that that's probably more than they should get, and that's probably more than Mr. Castro may have deserved, but this is a civilized society, and we have some reasonable expectations that there should have been an in-depth forensic evaluation.
9 on Your Side is following every development in the investigation into Castro's suicide. We will continue to report what we learn on air and on WCPO.com. Also tonight at 6:30 on World News with Diane Sawyer, a closer look at the conditions at the prison where Castro hanged himself.
Have you ever